Hi, welcome back to new video. Today we discuss the history of Sweden. Sweden's history is a fascinating narrative that stretches back to the earliest human settlements during the Stone Age. Archaeological finds reveal that these early inhabitants relied on hunting, fishing, and gathering. By around 4000 BC, the region saw the introduction of farming, which gradually transformed lifestyles and social structures. As the Bronze Age began around 1800 BC, Sweden witnessed increased trade and cultural exchange with neighboring regions. The rich deposits of copper and tin allowed for the production of bronze tools and ornaments, which became highly valued. This period marked the emergence of complex societies, characterized by burial mounds and petroglyphs that reflected the spiritual beliefs and practices of the time. The Iron Age, starting around 500 BC, saw further developments in agriculture and technology. The formation of tribes and chiefdoms laid the groundwork for more organized societies. The arrival of the Germanic peoples brought new influences, and by the early centuries AD, the region became known for its warrior culture. During the Viking Age, from the late 8th to the early 11th century, Sweden became an integral part of the Norse world. Swedish Vikings engaged in extensive trade, raiding, and exploration, reaching as far as Byzantium and the Middle East. They established trade routes along rivers, notably the Dnieper and the Volga, contributing to a vibrant exchange of goods and ideas. The spread of Christianity began in the 9th century, often through missionary efforts from other European nations. By the 12th century, Christianity had become firmly established, leading to the founding of churches and monasteries, which played crucial roles in education and governance. The conversion was not without resistance, as pagan beliefs persisted in various regions for centuries. In the late medieval period, the Kalmar Union was formed in 1397, uniting Denmark, Norway, and Sweden under a single monarch. This union aimed to consolidate power in the face of external threats, but was fraught with internal conflicts. Sweden's desire for autonomy led to several uprisings against Danish rule. The 16th century was pivotal for Sweden, marked by the Protestant Reformation. Under King Gustav Vasa, who ascended the throne in 1523, Sweden broke away from the Kalmar Union and established a strong, independent state. Vasa's reign solidified the Lutheran Church's influence, leading to significant religious and cultural changes. The 17th century heralded the era of the Swedish Empire. Sweden expanded its territories through military conquests during the 30 Years' War and the Baltic Wars, becoming a major European power. This period saw advances in military organization and statecraft, with leaders like Gustavus Adolphus earning a reputation for innovative tactics on the battlefield. However, the empire faced challenges in the early 18th century. The Great Northern War, 1700 to 1721, pitted Sweden against a coalition of Russia, Denmark, and Poland. The war ended with Sweden's territorial losses, signaling the decline of its imperial ambitions. The Treaty of Nystad in 1721 marked a turning point, leading to a period of relative peace. The 18th century saw Sweden navigate internal and external changes, including the establishment of a constitutional monarchy. The Age of Liberty, 1718 to 1772, introduced greater parliamentary power, fostering a political environment that encouraged debate and reform. However, political instability persisted, leading to the coup of 1772 by King Gustav III, who sought to reassert royal authority. Sweden maintained neutrality during the Napoleonic Wars, a policy that would characterize its foreign relations for much of the 19th and 20th centuries. The early 19th century was marked by the Finland War, 1808 to 1809, which resulted in Finland's cession to Russia. The aftermath prompted constitutional reforms, culminating in the 1809 Instrument of Government, which established a more balanced system of governance. The Industrial Revolution in the late 19th century transformed Sweden's economy and society. Rapid urbanization and the growth of industries such as textiles, mining, and manufacturing marked this period. The population surged as people moved to cities in search of work, while agrarian reforms improved agricultural productivity. Social movements gained momentum in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The labor movement, alongside women's rights initiatives, played significant roles in shaping modern Swedish society. The struggle for suffrage culminated in 1921, when Sweden became one of the first countries to grant women the right to vote. World War I saw Sweden remain neutral, but the interwar years were marked by economic challenges, leading to the establishment of a welfare state. The Great Depression prompted reforms that emphasized social security, labor rights, and economic stability. These changes laid the foundation for the so-called Swedish model, characterized by a strong welfare system and a mixed economy. Sweden's neutrality continued through World War II, although it faced criticism for its dealings with Nazi Germany. Post-war, Sweden became a beacon of social democracy, focusing on economic growth and social welfare. The country invested heavily in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, fostering a high standard of living. During the Cold War, Sweden maintained its policy of neutrality while becoming increasingly involved in international diplomacy. The country championed human rights and disarmament, earning a reputation as a mediator in global conflicts. Its commitment to humanitarian causes solidified its standing on the world stage. In recent decades, Sweden has faced challenges related to immigration, integration, and globalization. The rise of political movements questioning immigration policies reflects broader societal debates. Sweden continues to navigate these complexities while striving to uphold its values of equality and democracy. Today, Sweden is recognized for its high quality of life, progressive social policies, and innovative economy. The country plays a vital role in international organizations, contributing to discussions on climate change, human rights, and sustainable development. Its history, marked by resilience and adaptation, continues to shape its identity in an ever-changing world. Sweden's ongoing narrative of innovation and adaptation is closely tied to its commitment to sustainability and social justice. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, Sweden has positioned itself as a leader in environmental issues, championing policies aimed at reducing carbon emissions and promoting renewable energy. The country's ambitious goals for a carbon-neutral economy by 2045 reflect its proactive approach to tackling climate change. Culturally, Sweden has a vibrant heritage that spans literature, music, and art. The literary contributions of figures like August Strindberg and Selma Lagerlöf have earned international acclaim, while contemporary authors continue to shape the global literary scene. In music, Sweden's pop phenomenon has gained worldwide recognition, with artists like ABBA, Roxette, and modern pop icons contributing to the nation's cultural footprint. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel for more videos and more updates about world.